Yes, hello everyone. This is your host Kashindi Andreas, all the way from Windhoek, the capital city of Namibia. I want to talk to you very, very shortly. If you are listening to this, if you are watching this video, I want you to know that you're welcome to come and become my business partner. Or if you get this video from somebody else, you can be business partners with them, okay? Because this is going into the public platform, the public domain, and it's anybody who shares this video with you, please be sure to speak to them. Now, I want to make a declarative statement because if you get this video from somebody who gets it on WhatsApp and you don't trust that person, it's better you call me personally, okay? My number is 081 37 0041. Okay, that is my number. 081 37 0041. And I'm Kashindi Andreas. I live in Windhoek. I've never been in jail. Okay, I'm just saying some of these things because some people think that the business that I'm talking about, when I talk about business and making millions of dollars and making money, some people think it's a scam. Okay, I am a very educated man. Okay, and I know what is wrong. I know that I can never be involved in anything that's shady, anything that is not good. I'm a child of God, and every decision that I take, I first consult God before I even consult my wife. Okay, I'm married. I'm just wearing my ring at the moment. I was washing my hands and I took it off. So yeah, so don't worry about that. But anyway, yeah, so the reason why I'm recording this video is I want you who is going to watch it. If you are not part of my Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I can send you the link if you send me a message on my mobile phone. That's my number. That's on WhatsApp. On IG, I'm on Instagram. I'm on so many other platforms. On Facebook, which is old for old people. I had people saying Facebook is for old people, but anyway, I'm still on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on IG, and you can also be part of the subscribers of our Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel family. Okay, so I want to talk to you very, very shortly about 6 very important things that I think are important to you also, because they are important to me, and I was able to test the goodness of those six things that I'm going to talk about to you in a period of about 4 years. It took me about 4 years to make over $1 million from this business that I'm going to introduce you to. So if you are looking at me, I am not talking of any business that is illegal. This business has been running here in Namibia since 1974. 1974, that's over 50 years. Is it over 50 years? Yeah, I think it's over 50 years now. Sorry, not 1974, 1972. Since 1972, this business that I'm doing here has made people millionaires in Namibia, and I know a lady who was just selling her house. She's one of the first people to get involved in this business, and she introduced it to people who introduced it to me eventually. And she mentored me, and she introduced me to my current mentor, who is still in South Africa, who is about 80 years of age today, who is a multi-millionaire. That lady was selling her house, was it last year or 2020? And her house was worth about 7.8 million Namibia dollars. And if you go to Marua Mall and you look, if you are standing at Marua Mall looking towards, what is this side, Klein Windhoek, her house is one of the houses on top of one of the hills there. And it was worth 7.9, I think 7.8, 7.9 million Namibia dollars. And that house was bought literally by near life money, the money of this business that I'm talking to you about. So if your need is to get your children the best education in Namibia that money can buy, you can do this business. That's the first thing that I want to talk to you about. If you have children, if you don't have children and you're thinking of having children, I want you to take this very seriously so that your children can be the driving force. Instead of your children being a stumbling block or a negative thing in your life, they can be the driving force, the source of encouragement for you in order for you to make the money that you need to make from this business. In order for this business to be successful, you need to use that, your children's education, your children's lifestyle. Okay? For example, in my own life, my children will soon be going to one of the most expensive schools in Windhoek. I went to get a quotation last year at St. George's private school, right? And a child who is in grade 7 pays about 96,000 Namibia dollars per year. That is even more money than a master's degree student at IUM or UNAM or NAST. You see what I'm saying? But that's the best education that money can buy. And if that is your reason, like my reason, I want to make sure that my children have the best education, have better education than the education I got. I don't want my children to go to school and they have to apply for a loan at NASFAF and queue up and do all these things. I want them to go to the best schools in Namibia so that I can send them to the best schools internationally. Okay? So that's one of the things. Number two, if you just want to make money for yourself, money, the Bible says money answers all questions. If you have money, you can have so many questions answered. The reason why people are committing suicide is because usually there is no money. I mean, you hardly find a person. I don't say it doesn't happen, but people who commit suicide, a lot of them are in poverty. You hardly find very rich people, truly rich people, committing suicide, because if you get to that level of making income, you'll be looking forward to the next day and you'll be looking forward to the next day. And even if you have a problem, you can sort it out. The reason why people are committing suicide sometimes is because sometimes you just don't have the money to do the things you want to do. If somebody accuses you of something, you can't go to court because you can't take them to court because you don't have money to be able to afford a lawyer. I had a brother who had some legal issues, and I went to the office of the Sister Namanja to try and see how I can assist there to pay for him to sort out his legal case. And these guys, they asked me, I think the first amount they asked me was 3,500, I think something like that. I'm talking under correction, so I'm not trying to missell or anything. I'm just telling the truth today. I think about 3,500 just to open the docket, just for them to listen to you and say, okay, I think you have a case here, right? About 3,500. And then when I asked how much, if I want Cesar Namanja himself to be the one to represent me in court, how much is it? That was, I think that was 2020 or 2019 when I went there. It was one of those 2 years, right? And I was told that every time he goes to court, you need to have 25,000 or more every single day for Sister Namanja to go in court for you, okay? Now, I'm not talking bad. I'm actually making an example because I'm trying to say that if you want the best lawyer to represent you, you need to cough up the money. You need the money. Now, if you don't have that money, what are you going to do? You go to funny lawyers. And I know Sister Namanja is a very, very respected man in the law fraternity, in the legal fraternity, and he's one of the best lawyers. And that's why even the Namibian president, the current Namibian president, has him as his lawyer. So you need to pay for that service because the guy's good. The guy's good. If the guy's good, the guy's good, and you need to pay the money. Simple as that. So such things. So it's very, very important for you to make money for yourself so you can answer those questions that are burning for you. That's the reason why I'm recording this video. The third thing that I want to talk about is paid holiday. How many of you can take paid holiday? You go on holiday and you just pick up your bags and you walk to a car, and then you drive to the airport and you board a plane without paying any money for the plane, without worrying about where you are going to stay. And then the company will take you to Abu Dhabi or to Dubai. They took me to Dubai. We went through Dubai and then we went to Abu Dhabi. We spent there about 4 or 5 days, and they paid for everything. Can you imagine having a business that pays for your holidays? And I saw some of the best things there, and they even give you money. I know. This other person who got, I think, about 25,000 just for shopping, just to go and do shopping. If you want to go and do shopping in Dubai. Can you imagine? That is the type of business that I'm talking about. And I'm not talking from hearsay. I'm talking things that I have lived, things that I have seen personally myself. Okay? So I'm not saying this because I'm just trying to make a story. I am talking about something that I've tested with my mouth, with my ears. I've seen it with my eyes. And that's why I'm so excited about this opportunity. Okay? The next thing, if you want to have international business partners, people who are, you have a partner in the US, you have a partner in the UK, you have a partner in Australia, in Germany, in France, in all these places. I can guarantee you it's very, very good. This business, it's just out of this world. It is out of this world but the main thing is, do you understand it? If you don't understand it, I want you to know that I'm here to make you understand. But you need to show me that you're serious. I don't have time for time wasters and losers who are just trying something just to try and try. I want people who are committed to say, if this guy is talking, if just 10% of what I'm saying is true, if you can say that yourself, to say if 10% of what Kashindi Andreas is talking about is true, I am going to take this seriously so I can taste it for myself. When I got involved in this business, people were telling me, no, I can buy car cash. I was like, with a business like that, how can you do that? That's a lie. I was like that. I almost never believed this business could work. When I was told, no, you can get a lot of money and make $1 million, you can make millions of dollars from this business, I was like, you guys are lying. There's nothing like that. This is a business. There's nothing like that. People who are making money are maybe just the people who are old and making, who like that, the Alpine Dongo or the owners of Trasco and all these other people. That's what I thought. That's what I believed. Until I got in, and one day, one of these speakers said, I want you to get into this business and prove it to yourself that it works. If you get in and you don't do anything, you will see that this business will not work. But if you get in, you join up and become a member like me, and you start taking it seriously, and I will give you directions on what to do for you to make $1 million that I made in 2020. Okay? And I'm currently chasing about $2 million right now. From this same business that people told me, even my brothers, some of my brothers and my sisters told me it doesn't work, it will not never work. I have tested it. I'm still living. I tell you what, for the last 2-3 years now, it's going to be 3 years, from 2020 when there was lockdowns for COVID, 2021, 2022 today. I'm talking now, today is the 1st of September. I'm talking today is the 1st of September 2022. And when I'm talking about this today, the last 3 years I have made over $500,000 from this same business. Without doing so much, without going out of Windhoek, without holding a single meeting for the last 3 years. I've not held a single meeting to meet people to come and explain to them the business. You know what I was doing? I was just using my phone. I record a video, I send it to somebody, and then I get people. People are still joining today. I have 3 people joining tomorrow, Saturday. Saturday, tomorrow, the first of, no, today is Friday, the 1st, right? No, the 30th. The 1st of September. You see what I'm saying? So it's very, very serious for you to get in and make it a point to say, let me prove it to myself that this business will work for me or not. But if you get in to say that you want to prove it to yourself that it works or not, I will teach you every single thing that I have done, that I was taught by those who came before me. My business mentor is a multi-millionaire. He lives in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. He's still there. He's making millions and millions of dollars every month. He has the biggest and the fastest growing business in the whole near-life world. And by the grace of God, I partake in that growth because I'm part of his team. And I'm super excited, and I'm fired up because I know that everything that he taught me is what he did. So because what he taught me is what he did, I'm going to do exactly what he taught me, and then I'll get what he got. So for you to get what the people who have what you want, yeah, you have to do the things those people did for you to get what they got. And there's no magic world. There's nothing sinister in this business. It's just simple things like what I'm sharing with you today. And the next thing is number 5, sorry. I want you to do this business so that you can have time and money to spend and invest as you wish. I have invested some money. I built some flats in Ongodiva. I put the flats on rent. I made a lot of money from it. And that's how it goes. But you see, if you have time but you don't have money, you are even broker than anybody else. If you have money but you don't have time to spend that money and to use it and to invest it, you are still not in a good space. Okay, so you need to have time and to have money to spend and invest it. All right. So this business will give you that time because if I tell you for the last 3 years now, it's going to be 3 years now. I have been sitting at home like this every single day. I'm just sitting at home. The money every month on the 6th of each month, between the 6th and the 8th of each month, the money just comes. The cell phone reports, and I'm not doing anything. The only thing I did was to go to the New Life office, buy a few products for my own use, the things that I use in the house for my children, to boost the immune system, to help them with to prevent them from getting sick and all these things, because we have the best immune boosters, we have the best products. Actually, there is no one who can beat us in terms of the quality of the products and the value of the value that those products can add to your life. All right, so that's basically what I have to do. Every month I just go out. In fact, when they pay me the money, like now, this today is the 1st, right? The 6th will be about Thursday next week, right? The 6th of September will be about Thursday next week. I know already that I'll get, my money is coming. I know even around about how much money I will be making, right? And this month already by now, you know, because I've been doing this business for so long, so I know exactly how much I will be making. So, you know, and then you just go, you use the same money, part of it, you just take it, and then you go to your life, your buy products that you need to use, your dishwashers, your washing powders for your house, and which lasts a long time anyway. And then you take those products, you use them. That, the fact that I bought a few products for my own use, guarantees me to get paid for next month. Why? Because I have built a massive team of people who are buying New Life products cheaper because they were given a discount because they have signed up and become my business partners. That's why we have a lot of people in different countries around the world, okay? Because of that, I get paid every month without doing anything else. I don't do anything else. I just sit there and the money just keeps coming. I sit there and the money just keeps coming. And it doesn't stop. I mean, for the last almost 3 years now, 2022 from 2020, beginning of 2020 to today, I have not held a single meeting. I have only seen, I think, 4 people who begged me to say, oh, we need to come and see you in person. So I said, okay, meet me at our office there in Windhoek West, and I'll be able to sit with you and explain to you real life. Why? Because they have watched a video like you are watching this video, and they didn't really believe that there's a real person called Kashindi Andreas. I mean, if I can put my cell phone number on the line, which is registered with MTC, by the way, right? And I can give you my true name, Josephat Kashindi Andreas. That means I have nothing to hide. And I've been doing this since 2008, you guys. I started this business in 2008 when I wasn't making any money, when I was a broke school teacher. And today, when other teachers are begging for the 3% from government, I can decide in 1 month, I can I can quadruple, okay, the 3% that they're getting from government. And they'll be getting that every month, adding 3%. But for me, I can decide, I want extra $25,000 this month, and I can just get it like that, okay? No magic, no funny things, no witchcraft, no nothing. Just simple business ethics. That's what we're talking about. And the last thing that I want to talk about is how you can afford your dream home, your dream car, and your dream lifestyle. Those 3 things are very, very important. If you live in a home that's not your dream home, this business can give you that dream home that you want. Right now, I went to Ouwasblik. Ouwasblik is one of the richest, one of the most expensive suburbs in Windhoek, where most of the richest people live. I went there and I already saw my house. Somebody else's house at the moment, right? Because I don't have enough cash to buy it today, right? But you know what? Because I'm saving every single month, I'm saving a lot of money, and I have invested. I've bought, I've done so many things with my money, which is bringing in other sources of income. I'm not worried. When I walk up to that person, when I'm ready for it, you know what I'll do? I will first go to City of Windhoek. I give the ERF number, find out how much. Check with the bank, find out how much the value of that house is. If they say it's 10 million Namibian dollars, you know what I'll do? I will walk to the owner of that house. Ring the bell, because I don't even know whether it's a white person or a black person or it's an Indian person or whatever. You know, I don't know who lives in that house. I just know that that house is occupying the spot where my house is going to be. That's what I know. And I drive there with my children. We go and take pictures with the background of that house, just for me to be fired up even more, you know? So when I'm ready, when my money is enough and I'm ready, if I find out, oh, the house is 10,000, according to the bank, the value of that house is 10 million Namibian dollars. You know what I'll do? I'll go to that man and I say, sir, I know your house is 10 million Namibian dollars. I want it. Can I give you 15 million? Yeah, I know it's 10 million, but I want to pay 15. Or do you want 20? I can give it to you in a night. Okay? So that is how rich people think. That's how rich people behave. That's how rich people acquire things. That's why sometimes you look at the person and say, oh, I didn't know that this guy could get this kind of car. People go in the car dealership and they just say, which one is the most expensive car that you have? Okay, list all the features of that car. It has heated seats, like my other car had heated seats. In winter, you don't have to put on the aircon. You just press a button, and then it heats the seats. All the seats in the car get heated from under. So you just feel, you don't have to wear a jacket or anything. Like now I'm wearing a jacket because it's a bit cold in Windhoek at the moment. But you see, that is what we are talking about. So if you can get that kind of lifestyle, you know, you tell them, look, I don't want it like this. If the dealership doesn't want, you can actually call Germany. If you are buying a Mercedes-Benz or a Range Rover or whatever, you call the UK or wherever the car is from. You call the manufacturer there. You tell them, look guys, I want my latest Range Rover for 2024, but I want it in 2023. And I want it customized. I want you to write my name on the panels on the sides of the car. Write my name there. If the 2024 model of that car has a tire under, I don't want mine with the tire under. I want you to put the tire at the back door. Or if the tire, the spare tire, okay, the spare wheel, if it's on the back door, I don't want it on the back door. I want it under the car. Can you do that for me? And they will tell you, okay, it will cost you this much, and this much, and this much, and this much. And then you know what you say? You say, how do you want the money? Can I wire it now? Then they will say, yes, please, you can wire it now. Say, okay, how much time do I have? It will take about 3 months for us to do all that and give you the car. You wire the car to them, they go to work, and they make that car the way you want. They customize it for you the way you want. Not these things where you go in the Range Rover and you buy a red car when you don't want a red car, you want a yellow one. No, we don't have that color, we don't have it in that color. No, you don't do those things. That's why they say money answers so many questions. That's why the Bible is very clear, saying money answers so many questions. Because if you have money, you can dictate what you want to get. You can get it the way, exactly how you want to get it. Okay? So that is that's what I'm talking about. The lifestyle. For you to just be able to afford to go on holiday anytime you want to go on holiday. To give your children the time that they need for them to do schoolwork. You know, to afford tutors, to have your children being homeschooled. Instead of your children waking up in the early morning going to school, you pay the tutors to come and teach your children at home. All you do is register them in a school, and then you keep your children at home. The tutors come. The people who are teaching your children will come to your house to teach them. You have a classroom at home that's big enough to accommodate your children and the tutors. You see? That is the lifestyle that I'm talking about. So those things, if you want to achieve any of those things that I talked about and even more, you need to get serious with this business. Call my number. Like I said, my cell phone number is +264. Start with the plus if you are international. If you live outside Namibia, you need to start with the plus. Then you write 264 81376 0041. +264 81376 0041. That is my telephone number. Call me. Send me a text message. Tell me that you're serious. Tell me that you want to achieve those things that I'm talking about. I have lived most of those things that I explained now. I'm already living them right now. And I know I can never lie to you. I'm a child of God. I'm not supposed to be lying. Okay? Of course, people lie still even though they are children of God, and you hear all these things. But for me, I have made it a personal principle to say I don't want to lie to people. I don't want to steal from people. All I want is to help people like you to get somewhere in life. So may God bless you. May God open your eyes. May God give you wisdom to follow my teaching and to follow me on my channel, on our YouTube channel, which is Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel. So may God bless you and Godspeed. Take care then. Bye-bye.